Hello, are you ready to play a few of the daily New York Times games with me? My name is Mara, and this is Mindfully Crocheted Unraveled. Today, I'm going to be unraveling the New York Times games, Wordle, Strands, and Connections for Monday, October 6th, 2025. So, spoiler warning, if you haven't already done your New York Times games for today, I do recommend that you pause this video and do that first, and then come back and compare and see how we did. Of course, if you prefer, you can always follow along with me as I solve the games. Maybe you'll pick up some tips and tricks along the way. Afterward, I just ask that if you could leave a nice comment down below as to what you thought and how you did. So I always start with Wordle, and without further ado, I'm going to bring up my wheel of Wordle start words so that I can select my starting word for today. And we are going to shuffle these up, make it full screen, and here we go. Okay, I thought it was going to be lofty again. There, all right, that's not bad. Okay, let me pause my recording while I bring up my phone, and then we will work on Wordle. Okay, I have my phone screen pulled up. I'm going to open up my New York Times Games app, and it's still loading. Okay, no thank you. Go down to Wordle, guess your way to the correct word for Monday, October 6th. Go ahead, add another day to your 406-day streak. All right, stare. Oh, okay. That's not a bad starting word, actually. And something I was thinking while I was bringing up my phone is that stare is an anagram of tears. And so those are both good starting words. Okay. Let's see. What do we want to do? Do we want to put A in the second spot? Have it be like there are words A, U, S, E. So like cause, pause. I think those are the only two. Let me try cause. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, we've got the U's there. So I think, we're going to start with an A. So A, there's abuse and amuse. Abuse and amuse. Okay, well, what should I do first? Should I go with alphabetical order? Abuse? I'm going to go with amuse because I would rather be amused than abused. Okay, let's try it. All right, and we got it in 3. Wow. So stare was a really good starting word. If I had thought about in the beginning of a words that start with A, that would have been good. I mean, I think there are a lot of people that are going to get it quickly if they use those common letters today. So, all right. My current and max streak are 407. Got it in 3, which is not my average, but it does happen sometimes. All right, let's move on to strands. Find hidden words and uncover the day's theme. For Monday, October 6th, go ahead, add another day to your 90-day streak. All right, in for the evening. Wow, well, right off the bat, I see pajamas and robes across the top. All right, you know what? Let's go ahead and do a screenshot because I'm seeing the pajamas. Let's swap the color to blue. Okay, robes. Oh, whatever. It covers the right letters. Not the right order, but right letters. Okay, and then nightgown. It has to be nightgowns. Okay. I am seeing the spanogram right below that, but I'm going to stick with the blue and go ahead because, geez, I also see long johns and joggers. And our spanogram, let me switch to yellow. LOUNGWEAR. So loungewear. And then five other, 5 other words because there's a total of 6. Okay, let's go ahead and delete the screenshot. Click off of this and do our lounge. Wait. LOUNGEWEAR. Loungewear. All right, we saw pajamas first. Let's just do it in the order we found it. Pajamas, robes, nightgowns, long johns, and joggers. Whoops. Joggers. Okay. In for the evening, except I'm just about to go out for the day. All right. I don't really pay as much attention on the streaks on that one, but it did say that my current and max streak. Well, let's go back. Let's go ahead and look at the stats. All right. Our 91, current and max streak 91, it says I got the spanogram and the remaining 5 words. All right. How did you do? That was kind of fun. I wish I was in pajamas right now. I am tired. Oops. All right, let's move on to connections. Group words that share a common thread. Go ahead, add another day to your 130-day streak. October 6th, 2025. Our 16 connections words are film, haystack, thread, pea, turntable, trench, camel, haiku, yeoman, preamp, tape, duffel, speaker, wire, helonium, and amp. Okay, helonium. All right. Man, film, haystack, thread, pea. It was like a needle in a haystack, a needle and thread, a needle. I don't think those go together. Okay, like a needle in a haystack and pea, like Princess and the Pea. Goodness. A haiku is a poem. Is it 575? Is it 4 lines? 5575? 575? I don't know. It's been a long time since I wrote a haiku. You guys, refresh my memory. Okay, a trench, like you dig a trench. Trench. Haystack, turntable. Well, it's like turntable, speaker. Amp. preamp, tape, wire, amp, well, turntable, speaker, amp. I'm not sure if we would have like wire, because that would be like to connect your record player sound system or something, but preamp, wire, whoops. So I don't know. There's also, you know, like film and thread and tape and wire, and those are all like on a spool. And if that was correct, then then that probably, if the turntable, speaker, amp, then it would probably be the preamp would go for like a record player or stereo system. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee here. Let me do a screenshot and then see. Let's go ahead and leave it yellow. Turntable, speaker, amp, preamp. Okay. And then swap to green. Haystack, P. Trench, camel, haiku. Yeoman, duffel, helonium. Okay, well, there's a trench coat and a pea coat. Like camel coat? Yeoman. A yeoman is like a seaman or something, like a seaman, and they have coats. Is there like a yeoman coat? How would the other ones go together? Haystack, haiku, duffel, helonium. Haystack, haiku, duffel, helonium. I don't know, but let me let me delete this screenshot. I've got this selected. Let me submit this as things on spools, like film, thread. Yeah, let's try it. Okay. Ooh, blue category, things that come on spools. I was totally thinking that was yellow. All right. Okay, turntable, preamp, speaker, amp, stereo equipment. Okay, parts of a record player setup. Okay. All right, then coats like a camel coat, camel jacket, trench coat, pea coat, yeoman. Is a duffel kind of a jacket or coat? Yeoman was the first thing that came to mind. I'm going to try this. And then if that's not right, then I'm going to try duffel. Yeah. Okay. No, okay, it's one away. So maybe a duffel, camel coat, duffel coat. Yes. Okay. Oh, and it's green. Oh my gosh. Kinds of coats. All right. So yeoman, haystack, Helonium, Haiku, Man, Stack, I don't know. Let me just submit it. By default, we get it. It's the purple category. Starting with homophones of greetings. Okay, we'll go back and look at that in a second. All right, I've completed 403 games. My current streak is 131. My max streak is 251. And I did make a mistake mixing up yeoman with the green category kinds of coats. So, okay, starting with homophones of greetings. So, hi, hey, how's it going? Hello, and yo. Yeah, did that trip anybody else up beside me? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, not bad. Not a bad day overall. Let me stop sharing my phone here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I would really appreciate it if you left me a nice comment down below as to what you thought. How did you do on Wordle? What was your starting word today? Did you get lucky? I kind of got lucky with that starting word, getting 3 of the letters. That was good. The strands today was fun, kind of easy. So by doing the screenshot, it allowed me to sort it all out and then get the spanogram first and then do the remaining words. And that's kind of fun to do sometimes. And then, yeah, connections. Wow. That kind of tripped me up. That's okay. We make mistakes sometimes. My streak continues. We'll see how that goes. All right. Well, also, there are some links down in the description box. There's a link to my other channel, Mindfully Crocheted, where we talk about yarny things over there. As you can see, I've got the yarny things behind me. Also, there is a link to my playlist with all my New York Times games in the description box. And YouTube is suggesting a video that you can watch right there. Don't forget to put a little play in your day. Take care, be kind, and I'll see you again tomorrow with the daily New York Times games. Bye.